Oh my gosh. Chat, please tell me I'm not the only one that sees what's going on right now.
Yes, sir. I'm in your game. Yes, sir.
Guys, my best friend just stream sniped me.
Yes, sir. I am stream sniping.
This is amazing. How long have you been trying to do this for?
Oh, this is my first time.
No way you got this on first try.
We're about to get this dub.
Oh my, you better not sell. I've been in a blender all day. All right, where are we going?
Anywhere.
Take me H, dude. Take me H.
Nah. we gonna talk about Jesus.
All right, bet. Chat, I'm gonna let you guys ask the questions. All right, we'll start out with an easy question. Chick-fil-A or Popeyes?
I like Chick-fil-A more.
Okay.
They're all around go-to drinks. They frozen drinks. Then you got the fries, bomb, slaps. The sauces, legendary, undefeated.
What? There's something near me?
You got that. You got that.
Not too shabby.
What about chicken sandwich? Just the chicken sandwich.
Who has the best chicken sandwich?
Yeah.
Popeyes. What do you think about God? I believe in God. I just don't go to churches often.
So,
I'm about to snipe right down here.
all right. So for kind of those who don't know, I'll kind of explain. So Vibes and I's relationship started probably like what? Definitely because of Warzone. He's been playing with my friends and everything for a long time. And we've had the same group of friends for a long time.
That was a good one.
I don't know. That's it. But we play a lot of Warzone together. But from what I understand about Vibes, guys, he's a believer, but he's not someone who's like an active Christian. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes the most sense, but like he's not someone who like would go to church and stuff like that consistently. Vibes, what's keeping you from going to church and stuff?
I'm just lazy.
Okay, I like the honesty. Chat, I'm gonna give you guys this opportunity. What would you guys say to someone that would say, all right, I'm lazy? I'm gonna let almost chat speak for me in this conversation, kind of give them some practice. But the question that I'm asking chat is, what would you say to someone who would say, yeah, I believe in God, I just don't go to church because I'm lazy? So I'm just kind of asking them that question. What would they say? Okay, so someone said, can't be lazy because God ain't lazy towards us. And then another, I like this question from Mrs. Megapig. Do you think church is important?
Yes.
Gas is closing in.
Especially for people who had like a rough past before going to church and they care like their problems with the pastor and stuff like that, and then they somewhat have a turnaround in life because of it.
Yeah. So I like what Slave says, and I think he says it in a loving way. He says, how would you feel about your girlfriend? I'll just say your girlfriend because I know your girlfriend, who said the same thing, that they were just too lazy to hang out with you and read your love letters that you wrote to them and didn't want to get closer to you. Just a little thought. I think it's more of a rhetorical question, but like I think that's his point of like, if we say we want to,
she also doesn't, and she also doesn't believe in God, and she doesn't like.
No, she's not like talking. He's not talking specifically about your girlfriend, but he's like equating our relationship with God with our girlfriend, and would say like, hey, if we were to say, hey, I love my girlfriend, but like I wouldn't want to go and spend time with her and stuff like that, like where she wants to spend time and like read her love letters and appreciate her, like she deserves to be appreciated, then like there's something not healthy or right about that relationship. You know what I mean? This is something Tiff said. I've gotten lazy since COVID. I'm still struggling to fully get back in. I have to say the last 2 weeks going have been amazing and made me want to keep going to church. My question is, why not make that first step back to it? It is so worth it. And I think that's more of a rhetorical question of like, why not make it back?
And the thing is, I don't have any churches around me at all, but there's this one church I was watching online. I forget what it's called, but I used to watch them and they were very cool. I forgot their name.
If I could throw you towards a church, would you and your girl go try it?
She wouldn't go, bro.
Would you go?
I'll go.
I bet.
Because most likely, if I go, she'll go, but 9 times out of 10, she would not go.
All right, so someone redeemed a deep question mark card. So the question is, what was the last fear you overcame and how did you do it? I feel like that's actually a really good question.
I'm trying to figure it out too, because a deep fear. To be honest with you, I really didn't have any deep fears because I wasn't really scared to do anything because I just like did it.
What about like college and like the struggle of like because I know you went to college and then it kind of just stopped. Like you after your freshman year?
No.
Because
honestly, I want to live by myself. He's chasing you too.
Okay. He's still chasing you?
I didn't have a fear going to college.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to learn everything on my own, but I didn't take it. He is really chasing me.
I'm diving straight down. Oh, in here.
That's his teammate too. Yeah, he might dive on you. Yeah, he is. What is?
Bro, what is he doing?
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Hey, what are you doing?
Bro, there's 2 of them.
All right, so as someone who would say knows you decent amount, like you're not the most open person in the world, which just is shocking that like you're willing to do this, which I love, dude. But what would it take for you to maybe take your faith a little bit more seriously? Because this is a question that I'd love to ask you, and you know I get the opportunity right now. So yeah.
If something was to tragically impact my life, I don't think I've ran across that yet. But
Okay.
if something like really was to really like hit me and maybe go to church and make me think about life more,
Yeah.
I would consider going to it. Because of right now, what I'm doing, I'm just living life to live it.
Yeah.
Certain amount of time, don't know how he passed away. That's just God's answer, his faith. So I'm just chilling till then, having fun, enjoying my life.
All right.
It's crazy because when I was a child living with my mom, we would always go to church.
Yeah.
And I forgot why we just stopped going. So I'm gonna kind of blame it on her a little bit.
Don't blame it on her, but I know what you're saying.
Plus my grandmother, she would like a good friend of the church, so she would always go, and
Yeah.
she still goes to this day.
So I like what Nate said. I don't know if you got to read it, but he said sometimes comfortability is exactly where Satan wants people. Can't always expect something bad to happen if comfortability is where Satan wants. So like if Satan wants someone to like stay in a position of like, I don't know if indifference is the right word, but I think you know where I'm going with it, but like of just like kind of indifference, that he's just gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna give him all the things and almost like not let something tragic happen in his life, so that I can keep Terrence like under my control of just like continuing to coast through life. You know what I mean? You ran outside.
Get him! Get him across the crown! Get him across the crown! Broke his armor across the crown.
Let's go,
I
dude.
got you across the crown. Got another team pushing us.
Chat, any questions for Vibes? I had a question for you. Someone asked what changes in his heart have you noticed? But I'm gonna ask a different. I'm gonna ask a different question. Since I started streaming, okay, because you hang out and stream a lot, even if it's just lurking. What's something or things that you have learned about God or growth in your relationship with God, or maybe even seen change in your own life through the stream and through Cross2Crown?
Every day I learn something new from your channel. Just being a better person to others, and even though everyone is different, you know, there's just some people who just be weird just because you like.
This team wipe.
Because you like God, which is totally normal. Everybody just has their own opinions, and people just want to be very negative about But I think what you're doing for the community is real nice. I think you're like the only person who inspire others to do what you do.
I'm just gonna let you know I'm clipping that and I'm posting it in our Discord so that I have that for the rest of eternity.